this short video, you will see how a newly created project can be managed at an initial stage. And so this is the new project. And by default, the project has a translation workflow and additional quality assurance, which is always added as the final stage of all workflows in LivoLINK. Let's take a look at the project details. You have all the information like the start date, the deadline, the finances. By default, the project is set as Trados project. The system is fully integrated with Trados, so if you want to create a Trados project and create project packages for translators, you don't need to open Trados. The system will do it automatically. In case you need any more details, all the information from the client database is here as well. So let's move to the project items. This is what you have, and just with one click you create a CAT project, which is a Trados project. We'll wait a little bit. So at this moment, LivoLINK is connecting to Trados and is creating a Trados project, linking all client language resources like translation memories and glossaries to the Trados project. So the analysis will be based on the client resources that we have collected here. The project is finished. LivoLINK has just created a Trados project without opening Trados. We have a confirmation here that the Trados project has been completed. We can have a look at the files that have been generated here. We can see the original file sent by the client. We can see Trados project package that is prepared for a translator. And here is a Trados project from which the package was generated. Now with one click of a button we can search for vendors for all tasks in the project. So I'll do it here. Okay, let's have a look what vendors we have. We have a list of vendors suggested by LivoLINK for this project. So the list is limited only to translators with this particular language combination. So this is from Polish to English. The specialization of the text is also suited well here. Possible translators are listed in a ranking like this. We can have translators divided into groups, like quality groups. We can name them whatever we need, depending on our way of managing vendors. For example, we have a quality group very good, average. So the first one will be the ones from the better quality group, and number one is always translator who is preferred for the client. So this one is the first one, and the other ones are sorted depending on their price for this project. So you have a list here, and the next one is from quality group. And we can decide at this moment which vendor we want proposal of the job to be sent to. So I can do it manually like this. I can send the job proposal for this translator, and for example for this one, and I can choose it, right? Maybe I would like to send it also for this one. And so I have three potential translators. Now I just need to wait for them to respond. We can have a look at the email the vendor has received. So this is a new job proposal with all job details. Here. There is a list of files, that there is a source file and the Trados package, but the files are not attached in the email. If the translator wants to have a look at the files, they need to log into the vendor portal. If there is a standard document like a, let's say, newsletter that the client sends every week, it's easiest just to click here to accept the job. But now we will log into the vendor portal to have a look at the job proposal from that point of view. So I will log out as a project manager, and I will now log in as a vendor. Okay, a vendor has got proposals tab, and there is a list of new proposals, so we can have a look. There is an info here. This is the proposal that is the newest one. We want to have a look at it. All the details can be seen here. Okay, and here are the files that the vendor can download, take a look at. This is the project package from Trados, containing the translation memories, glossaries of the client that must be used during the translation. And at this point, the vendor can accept the proposal or reject the proposal. So we will accept the proposal now. And let's take a look at what the project manager can see now. Okay, I will log in as a project manager right now, and we'll go to the project. I have an info that the proposal has been accepted by the selected vendor, so I can choose this vendor for this job, or I can still wait for other translators' response. Maybe I'd like to choose someone else. I can see that request is accepted, and I can still wait for the response from these two. If I decide to accept the job to this vendor, I can just assign using this button. And at this point, a notification has been sent to the vendor that the job has been confirmed, that they can start translating. The two ones that I was waiting for the response, they received a cancellation of the request. So I do not have to send any emails to translators notifying that this job is no longer available to them. So the system has done it for me. So I know that this translator can do the job. The translator has received an email with job confirmation, so they can start performing the translation. Now let's take a look at the process from the translator's point of view. So the translator has been assigned the translation, so she can do the translation right now. From proposals, the task has moved to ongoing tasks. So this is a list of the tasks, the translations that are taking place. They haven't been finished yet. Here is a list of all completed translation jobs. And okay, the one that we are about to do now is this one. The translator can download the files. So this is the original file and Trados package. Okay, so let's say the translator has already finished the translation in Trados, and what she needs to do right now is to add a return package. So I can do it adding it by this button, and I will select the file from my computer. Just a moment. Okay, I have uploaded the return package. So what the translator needs to do now is just to click task completed, and now that's it. From the translator's point of view, the job has been finished. The next person in the next stage of the process of the translation project can start doing quality assurance. Now I will log out as a translator, and let's take a look at the email. So the person who is about to do quality assurance has received a notification that the previous process, the translation, has been finished, and this person can start doing the project quality assurance. Let's move to the task of this person. Okay. Okay, I have a notification here that the first stage has been finished, and as another person I can start doing my quality assurance process. So take a look at what we have in the files. We have the original file from the client, And we have the review package. After sending back a return package by the translator, the system has uploaded the package to the Trados project and has generated a package for the next stage, which is the review package. So I can now download the file and do the quality check in Trados. And let's say I have performed this already, and at this point I have no corrections, the translation was perfect, so I do not need to return a package from Trados return package. If I wanted to do it, I could just use this button and add a return package, but there is no need. I had no corrections, so the next thing I do is to generate translated files. After that, the system has generated the target file, and this one can go directly to the client, or I can decide I want to download this file, take a look at the formatting, maybe the layout needs some more corrections after generating from Trados, and then I attach a new version of the file. So I can either attach a new version of this file using this button, or I can complete the task, and using this button I will complete my process of quality assurance, and translation will be sent to the client. So let's do it. Okay, so the client has received the translation to the email. The project is completed now. I can have a look at all the tasks here. Both are completed. We can have a look at the email. The client has received notification that the job has been completed and the files are available for download after logging in the client portal.